So hi everyone, this is Bruno Souza here directly from the TDC event in São Paulo, Brazil for the night hacking interviews. So I'd like to thank Steve and Yolande and especially the OTN guys for allowing us to be here interviewing cool stuff, cool people here at the TDC event, right? And we have a speaker at the DevOps track. So the TDC has lots of different tracks. One cool track that we have today, I'm one of the coordinators with Luciano and Edson Yanaga. And one of the speakers that we had at the track today is Bruno Tinoco. So hi Bruno, how are you doing?
Hi Bruno,
You have a very nice name, Bruno.
Yeah,
right.
you also have. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Bruno, you gave a talk today about continuous integration and Jenkins.
Yeah.
But really, the main thing that you like it most is about software quality.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of developers out there think that you can just write the code anywhere and it's running. As soon as it's solving problem, it's okay. But why quality is important?
Quality is important because our clients are wishing to deliver software earlier. Yeah, right. It's not easy to deliver software. You know that. Without any kind of automation, any kind of tools, it's pretty hard. It's very hard to do that, you know, guys. I remember that old times that I used to code on our machines. We generate our software. When we deploy that in somewhere else, it's the result. It's bugs and users complaining,
Yeah, and then you always forget something. There's always the library that you forgot to update.
It's normal. You know, sometimes you are in a good mood, sometimes not.
That little configuration, the application server that you had on development, you forgot on production.
Just one line, one little piece broke it all.
Right. Yes.
That's the thing important about the software. Let's say continuous integration. Yeah, the continuous integration. Most of you guys know that's a really important step in the process of software development life cycle, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's really important to know the entire process in order to build good quality software. So without the help of good tools to allow it to automate all this process, it's really hard to deliver good software. So I wasn't one of the panelists about the Jenkins continuous integration. So I did some poll there asking some guys about how many you use continuous integration software to do that?
Right.
Some of them raised their hand. Oh yeah, I'm using that. But it's interesting to notice that despite to be using some important automation tools, they still have a lag, a delay in delivering actually the real software to the end users.
Right.
There is a time frame, a window that could be more, could be released earlier if the people know how to use that correctly. So
yeah, because the longer that it takes for you to deliver the software, the longer the user has a problem or the functionality that never gets delivered. And so code in the repository is more like, it's like, you have items in your storage in your store, right? So it doesn't make you any money, right? So you wanna get code out, you wanna get code to the hands of people, right? And so you wanna shorten their time. Now, is it possible to do like fast turnaround fast deliver software and still do it with quality?
Yes. Yeah.
And how do we do that?
You must have the right tools in place to automate each step of your delivery process.
Right.
You must have tools to check the quality of your code, to check how the stability of your building process. You must be able to get the errors sooner and mentioning margin failures, continuous integration software doesn't solve your bugs.
Right.
Yes. The thing is that you get those earlier.
Right.
So that's the reason you must run it as fast as you can to bring your code to a production-like environment to get to know if that will work or not.
Right. So are those tools for doing software quality like really expensive tools that no developer can use?
No. It's in fact you can start it right now if you want. If you might be me thinking right now. Yeah, I don't use that this guy is talking right now. How I could do? How
Right.
I could start that?
That is
doing that right now?
That is a wonderful question. So how do I do this right now?
Yeah, it's pretty simple, man. Yeah, you can just enter. I want to say one of the tools.
Right. Yeah. Just
It's,
send it.
that. Do you know the Jenkins? No.
Yes, I know Jenkins.
Just enter in Google, type Jenkins CI.
Right.
You're gonna find a really good and extensible, powerful tool to start automate your process right now.
Right. And the very cool thing about Jenkins is that it's open source, so it's completely free.
Yeah.
And it works for small projects.
You don't need to pay
projects.
anything to start using right now.
Right.
You just it's pretty simple right now. Maybe some of you guys that must be asking that this is something like for Java developers, and it is not. You can use Jenkins for any language you want. Jenkins supports several kind of languages like Perl, Ruby, and PHP.
Right, so I just install Jenkins and all my quality problems disappear?
No, not for sure.
Right.
Not
So
for sure. Yeah.
How do I do the next step then?
The next step, yeah, something that I mentioned on there on talking about Jenkins, that you must to know about the process, as I mentioned. Yeah, you must to know how your environment will work, how would be the process. I mean, how many builds you're gonna generate for a day. You must to have a good communication plan with your team.
Right.
It's not just about tools, but also about culture, the process, how you're gonna interact with also the testers, the operations team. It's like about the DevOps, right? Without to know that you must have the tools, but but also you must know about the process, how you interact with the other parts. For those people that will deliver your software to be installed in somewhere else, so you must to understand their pains. It's about the DevOps culture, you know that.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So how does quality fits in the DevOps process? It's like quality is like a big thing on DevOps. It takes a long time, or it's something that you can do quickly. It's like several.
No.
You have to do several steps for quality, or just one step. How do you?
It's not easy thing, you know.
It's not easy thing.
No.
Quality is always hard.
It's really hard. It's hard. It's not starting. Oh yeah, I believe it's a road. It's a journey. You must starting automating small pieces or steps in your delivery process to be able to in the future start to create a DevOps culture. So the thing is that you must start small. Yeah, maybe the first thing you can do is install Jenkins. Let's do that first. Install Jenkins. Think about how your build process it is, how you could get your source code and start to compile it, test it at the first moment, and even deploying in some integration server.
Right.
So this is the first step. After you're gonna interact with the other people's responsible to get the software to deliver to the end users. So it's small steps, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's about culture, relationships, communications,